because it's 1:21 p.m. on the 29th of March 2025. And I got some things that I want to talk to y'all about. I really want to talk to y'all about two things. Charles Kellum says, thank you for the thumbs up 2 or 3 days ago. I want to enlighten you guys on some things that I've been talking about for the last couple of months, and it has to do with scriptural and ancient scripture. And I talk about religion as well with you guys. So I really want you guys to pay attention to some of the things I'm going to talk about this afternoon. But before we get to any of that and all of that, we're going to check out what the weather is in Long Beach, California today.
Today's forecast for Long Beach is 63 degrees and partly cloudy.
Did y'all hear that? 63 degrees and partly cloudy. Yes. And it feels just like it's 63 degrees. It's mostly cloudy. Participation is 10%. And the humidity is 63%, and the winds is traveling at a calm, just like Stillwater's, 9 miles an hour. And they give us a green light. That's good. That means good air quality, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they do. And the surrounding areas, LAX and LA up there, Los Angeles, Inglewood, Gardena, Compton, over here in Norwalk, Orange County, down to San Diego, Palm Springs. Oh yeah. Compton. Yes, it is. In Long Beach. The other surrounding cities, Bellflower, Lakewood. We're gonna give it up. I have been sending you guys out. Let me fade this out real quick. I'll fade that just like that. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I hope you can still hear me. But this is out to every last one of you believers. After I check my 3 social media apps, hold that thought. We go right here to Twitch and see what's going on here on Twitch. Go to my channel. Oh, I see myself living color. But that's how I am. We go here to YouTube. We go here to YouTube real quick. I want to get out of that there, Calvin Richardson, and we'll play some of him shortly. And we'll go to view my channel, and we'll see if we're up and running. Oh, yeah, it says that we're up and running here on YouTube. We go to the YouTube. Now let's go on over here to get out of that Facebook and see if we up and running on Facebook.
Yes, preacher.
I just want to see if we're up and running here on Facebook before we get down to the nitty gritty. Oh, I see that we are. I see that we are. We're going to go public right there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go public on Facebook before we get down to the nitty gritty. All right, now let's get down to the nitty gritty, y'all. This has to do for you guys who still hardwired into believing. Every little and big thing in this book. You see what that book says? It says People's Parallel Bible, New Living Translation, and the King James Version. Translations and versions. All right. I'm going to have Firefly come in here. She's going to tell you about this other book that I have. And I'll explain it to you guys momentarily. All right. There you go. You gotta get to the mic. You're off camera. You're off camera.
Oh no, I can see myself.
Yeah, sit there.
No, shall I do it now?
Yeah.
The Other Bible, the first time in one volume, ancient scriptures, Gnostic Gospels, Dead Sea Scrolls, visionary wisdom texts, Christian Apocrypha, Jewish, and Kabbalah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you what this book look like. This book look like this. Y'all see that book? Y'all see that book? That's the book that Uncle Floyd is talking about. Yep. There we go. Right there. See? I'll bring it back to where y'all can. There you go. You should be able to see that clearly. There was a couple of words. I mean, there was a couple of those ancient texts that I didn't know how to pronounce, so I asked Firefly to come in here and pronounce it to you guys. You know, in Proverbs, it talks about, I think it's Proverbs 13 or 14, where it talks about don't believe everything that you read. You're talking about newspaper, GQ magazine. Even the book that y'all raise up high on Sundays, the Bible, whether it's the King James New Living Translation, the Gideon, the International Bible, even the Schofield Bible. I'll tell you about Mr. Schofield, because a lot of y'all clapping your hands and stomping your feet and yelling and making beautiful sounds, like it says in the Book of Psalms, with instruments on the rapture. And the rapture ain't got a damn thing to do with the Bible and God's word. Ain't got a damn thing to do with it. Let me just read to y'all some of these ancient books here before I eat my breakfast in front of y'all face. All right, I'll give you a list of the books that's in here. Introduction note for the second edition, the first creation myths, the book of the secrets of Enoch, Enoch 2. Yes, indeed, Enoch 2. The books of the Jubilee, Jewish Apocrypha, however you pronounce that. The legends of the, one of the books that my wife was just telling you about. And creation myths, Gnostics. And Gnostics mean those who know all the answers in ancient time. And other Gnostic texts. Primal man, Adam, child of demons, and his salvation. The secret books of John, Gnostic, and of Sophia. You know, it's this young rapper that come on YouTube, right? Got the dreads, and he always talking about how he had to sacrifice and how he sacrificed his son. He got his fingernails painted back, and he be talking about Sophia. And that's the God or the gods that were made in their image, mama. Now, it ain't in this book. And some of y'all gonna go back to what the old time preachers say. If it's new, it ain't true. Just because it ain't in here, don't mean it ain't true. You know, your preachers tells you go and read. Read and show yourself approved and understand Arabic and Greek and Latin. And then when you do, and you go, you get so into it, and you go and do your research, go to a higher learning. Then you come back, then they don't want you speaking in Sunday school or Bible study, or if you're assistant pastor, they don't want you as just sitting in the 5th, 6th, and 1st and 7th pew. whether you're a deacon or a deaconess, usher. See, you do what they say, and then they say, "Do as I say, not as I do." And then on the origin of the world, Gnostics, hypostasis of the arts, whatever that is, the apostasy of Adam, the gospel of Philip. I'm just giving you a narrative of what's in this book. The paraphrase of Shem, Gnostic, the second treasons of the great Seth, Gnostic, creation of the world and alien man, Mandarin Gnostic, the Kabbalah, the beginning of the universe shell, the first light creation of man, histories and narratives of Isaiah, the fourth book of the Maccabees. And you know that there was 366 books in the Bible, and Maccabee was just one of them. The passion of the Puritan and Felician Christian acts of, I don't know how to pronounce that, but you can get that book for yourself. The story of the Jewish Apocrypha, the Genesis Apocrypha, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Manual of Disciples, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Damascus document, Dead Sea Scrolls, the War of the Sons of Light with the Sons of Darkness, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Letter of, okay, and the Wisdom Literature and Poetry, the Psalms of Solomon. You know what? I'm gonna have my wife come in here and read this to you because a lot of y'all, this stuff is new. Just a second. Olga Livingston, could you come in real quick, please? Need you to do me a favor. Can you go right here for me again? All I need you to do is just all the way down, read all that. Just the title part.
Lift it up. The Book of the Secrets of Enoch, the Book of Jubilees, Haggadah, Mention, the Secret Book of John on the origin of the world, the Hypothesis of the Icons, the Apocalypse of Adam, the Gospel of Philip.
Okay, next page.
Turn it.
Please don't take the page.
The paraphrase of Shem, the second treatise of the great Seth, creation of the world and the alien of man, Kabbalah.
Okay, you did all this? All the way down?
No.
All you have to do, I don't want you to read.
No, go away. The Martyrdom of Isaiah, the fourth book of Maccabees, the Passion of Perpetua and Felicity, the story of Ahika, the Genesis Apocryphon, the Manual of Disciple, the Damascus document, the War of the Sons of Light, the letters of Arcestus, the Psalms of Solomon, Thanksgiving Psalms, the Odes of Solomon, the Gospel Truth, the Gospel, the Hymn of the Pearl, the Coptic Palm Book. Is that it?
This page here. It's like 2 more pages after this one.
Wow, there's a whole bunch of pages. The Gospel of the Hebrews, Gospel of the Ebionites, the Secret Gospel of Mark, the Acrophon of James, the Gospel of Bartholomew, the Gospel of Nicodemus, Infancy of Gospel of James, Infancy Gospel of Matthew, the book about the origin of the Blessed Mary, the Infancy Gospel of Thomas, a Latin Infancy Gospel, the Apocryphal Acts of the Apostles, the Acts of John, the Acts of Peter, the Acts of Paul, the Acts of Andrew, the Acts of Thomas, the Book of Enoch, Book of the Secrets of Enoch, the Apocalypse of Baruch, the Apocalypse of Ezra, the Ascension of Isaiah, Apocalypse of Peter, Apocalypse of Paul, Apocalypse of Thomas, the Book of Thomas, the Thunder, Perfect Mind. You want me to keep reading?
Yeah. Yeah. Just.
Simon Magus, Belisalites, Baruch by Justin, Marcion, Caprocratus, many Faust concerning good and evil, Augustine letters against the Mantians from other letters of Augustine against the Mantians, diverse Mantian documents, salvation and ethics, the divine throne, the Book of Radiance, the mystical theology. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Organist.
Yeah, do you even know what it is?
Hey, give it up to my wife. See, certain words I don't know how to pronounce. And that's why I have a helpmate. That's why I have a helpmate, y'all. Yeah, we live house. We don't play house over here. Now, them books right there, that's in this other Bible of the ancient scripts, right? Ain't in the 66 books. Okay? But there is ancient scripts. I don't have them all. This is just a few. Certain words I don't know how to pronounce, so I'll just go on Google or something and spell it right, and then I hit the button that do audio that speak it back to me, and then I'll pronounce it until I can remember the word. But yeah, see, a lot of y'all get caught up with your pastors say. But even in some of your pastors, right, they in the ministers' alliances, right? And even though they know the truth, if they say something, they're afraid of being blackballed. They're afraid of what the other ministers and pastors and reverends and bishops is going to be calling them and telling them. But you still give your money. You give your kids lunch money, your wife nail money, feet nail money. You give your life insurance, your mortgage, and all that there. And then when you go back to church and need some financial help, they say, well, you should have took care of everything before you gave it to us. This is a non-refundable, non-profit organization, because that's all churches is a non-profit. Well, I take that back, because they profits off of y'all asses. That's what they do. They tell you a building fund. Damn building fund ain't been built yet. There's a holiness church back home in Buffalo, New York. I won't mention no goddamn names, right? But I'll just use it as an example. And see, they save up all this. That's why they say preacher man should never have their goddamn hands on the money. That's why they got officers, they got deacons, they got deaconess, they got ushers. A preacher should never have his hand on the damn money. So they bought this big old supermarket back home. And they didn't do their research. They bought the building and didn't realize it's going to cost whatever they saved up for 25, 30, 40 years to buy that damn building to remodel it. So I guess when they sold it, I get that. I doubt if they got what they paid for it. My question is, where the hell that money at right now? Is it still a building fund? And I'm the type of person that like to keep that shit real. And there's a whole bunch of cities that have a church or churches like the one that I'm talking about that wasted the members' damn money. If you don't like it, it's for you. If you don't like it, it's for you wherever you may be. So, this book right here, my wife Firefly read off to y'all everything this book contains. And it talks about Sophia. Yeah, the mother of the gods. The mother of Satan. Because what I'm about to say to y'all, some of y'all already know, and some of y'all don't know. But Jesus and Satan was brothers. Yeah. You ever see that movie? You know, they talk about art imitating life, right? Y'all ever see that movie? There's a movie came out called The Iron Mask. Leonardo DiCaprio played in it. Yeah, he had a twin brother. The good brother and the bad brother. The bad brother, I guess, killed off his daddy. Leonardo was supposed to be the next king, the good brother. But he threw him down in the dungeons. Yeah, threw his ass down there in the dungeons. And he made sure that no one could listen to him. It's because the guards down there in the dungeons was deaf and goddamn dumb. So they couldn't hear what he said. And they couldn't understand what he said. And he was crying out for help. And he wore that damn iron mask. Yep. That's for real. And that was art imitating life about Jesus and the devil being brother. And then the question I have for you guys, right? We're talking about when the devil educated Eve after they had sex. All right. That was the forbidden fruit, to not touch and eat. And then when she went and enticed Adam, because that was so good, the intercourse and the oral sex, that she went ahead and told Adam, come on, try this. Adam didn't know how to try. He never been with a woman other than walking through the Garden of Eden, holding hands and seeing all the creations and the glory and the beauty. He never had sex. So then God told the devil, told Satan, you'll be slithering, getting around on your belly. So was Satan in the man's form? Or was he standing up on 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet before God told him that he'll be slithering like a snake? I bet y'all never asked y'all preacher that. Preacher ain't gonna tell you no damn way. He's just gonna tell you that that's not important. And when I say it, I'm telling you, he's gonna say that's not important because that was a lot of preachers that told me, as long as you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, right, that's all that matters. That's bullshit. That's straight up bullshit. That ain't all that matters to me. The first letter to make the first word, and the last letter to make the last word, from the beginning of those 66 books to the end of those 66 books, right? Everything is important to me. That's why I ask questions. And we always taught that never question God. Do you honestly believe the Creator got a problem with you asking him questions? But they always phrase it, don't question God. God don't have a problem. We're supposed to go to them, the gods that we made in their image. Yep. Even Sophia, the head god in charge. And then man, down here on earth, say woman ain't supposed to say nothing in church. They ain't supposed to speak. And if that's true, is that the kids? Is that the doorbell? I'm doing a podcast. Can you get the door? If that's true, I lost my chain of thought. I got to come back. My grandbaby's just coming through the door. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to continue. Tune in just a minute. Hey, babies. What y'all doing? What y'all doing?